Thanks for tuning into the loamwolf.com. My name is Drew. We are here with our good friend Bill from G-Form, and we are in Palm Springs, California, here shooting our 2020 EMTV Roundup. G-Form was kind enough to sign on this year as our official pad and protection sponsor. They've got some new pads that have come out. They seem like this would be the prime place for some rugged enduro and all mountain testing. So we're gonna let Bill talk a little bit about the new pad and why he thought it would be a good fit for us to bring him out here to the desert and throw down.
So we've got a couple new pads out for 2020. The Pro Rugged pad is ideal for this type of riding as well, but this new pad we're referring to as E-Line is kind of the most aggressive pad that we've ever made. So a little bit about E-Line. We're going into our product development and really realizing where we need to go. So there's a lot of riding types out there. Mountain bike right now is hot from 140 to 180-ish, 200 millimeter travel bikes, guys that are, ripping, racing enduros. There's no denying we're here because we're doing an e-bike shootout. The e-bike market's hot. A lot of our routes too, also, and you, Drew, would come from, riding enduro or just going exploring on your moto. So we really set out to design a pad that was fit for all of those types of applications.
I've been enjoying the pad so far. Definitely been riding them a fair amount, and it's been cool. I don't even know, has it been like a year and a half or something since I first came to one of the focus groups, and you guys showed me a super early proto, and now to see where we're at with this is a pretty long ways and pretty awesome. So tell us a little bit about like some of the features and what's going on in the pad.
We have a thermoplastic outer cap that still has lots of pliable, it can still flex in both directions, so it doesn't inhibit your pedaling and or comfort in any way. Then we have our quad layer. So basically we have the outer cap, which is going to deflect off any rocks, trees, any big hard objects. It goes into our Armor-Tex layer, which is even a little burlier layer than you'll find on our Pro Rugged pad. And then you go into our pad that we refer to as Smart Flex. So it's the actual pad with a plastic layer on the outside that waterproofs the pad into an inner EVA foam that's up against the knee. And so together those help to make the best protection that we've had to take those big hits. Something else we wanted to do is, a key feature is breathability, right? So you got this big pad on your leg, and it's got to be breathable if you're going to want to wear it for long days. So we have what I'm referring to as an inducted air system. So there's holes on the outer layer of the pad. The four quad layers behind that all align, so we actually force air through the outside of the kneecap. On the back of the pad, we have an opening, and we actually then pull the air out of the back of the pad. So it really helps with comfort and breathability, keeping you cool out there. We've got 2 different layers of Velcro that help cinch the pad and hold it in place. And then we have a nice zipper system. It's only a half zip, so it zips the pad down. You can either wear it loosely on the lower calf of the leg and get a lot of breathability to it, or just makes it easy off and on removability.
I gotta say, I've never been a fan. I like the concept of a take-on, take-off pad, but I haven't really found too many that are executed well enough to where I would make the sacrifice for the security and comfort. And so far in my riding of this, it's probably been one of the better executed quick remove pads that I've been on. And
yeah,
it's cool because now I don't have to take my shoes off after a ride. If I want to go get a burrito or something, I can just take these off, keep my shoes on, and stay lazy.
We all have to be comfortable when we're eating our burritos, right?
That's right.
But yeah, so I think one of the keys to that is that it's only a half zip.
Yeah.
There's some other guys out there that do it, and they do a full zip, and it gets a little complicated in the bending area of the knee. So the way that we thought that through was half zip on the lower, and then there's a big wide gripper up on the portion of the leg that then secures the pad down, makes it super comfortable up on the thigh, and holds the pad in place really nicely.
Will there be an elbow pad?
E-Line will definitely have a sister elbow pad. US price is $109.
Okay.
So I think that's we hit a pretty key market, and so far the feedback from all the dealers that we've showed them to and athletes that are riding in them are really stoked on that price point. It's one of the lightest pads out there in the aggressive harder shell category. So yeah, I think we got a good one here.
Awesome. where can people find out more information or pick up a set for themselves?
Well, we always encourage people to go to GForm.com, take a look. You can find out more about the technology. You can see all the pads there. We are super excited that all of our dealers are pumped on this pad. So any GForm retailer will have them in stock.
All right. Well, thanks so much, man. Appreciate it. And let's get you geared up and go for a ride again.
Let's go shred.
All right.